how much of your identity is really yours, the hidden programming shaping your life. Imagine walking into a house you have just inherited. You didn't build it. You didn't choose the color of the walls. You didn't decide where the doors, windows, or rooms would be. Yet somehow you are expected to live in it. That's exactly how many of us live our lives. We inherit beliefs, habits, fears, expectations, and ways of seeing the world from our parents, teachers, cultures, and experiences long before we are old enough to question them. But here is the question: how much of your identity is truly yours? Let me tell you a story. A young woman spent years believing she was not good at public speaking. Every time she was asked to speak, she felt anxious and avoided it. She thought, that's just who I am. One day during a family gathering, her aunt casually mentioned something she had forgotten. When she was 7 years old, she stood up in the class to read loud and stumbled over a few words. Some children laughed. It lasted less than a minute. But that one moment became a label. I'm not good at speaking. For over 20 years, she carried a belief that was not based on reality, it was based on a single childhood experience. When she finally challenged that story, joined a speaking group, and practiced, she discovered she was actually a confident communicator. The problem was not her ability, the problem was the identity she had accepted. How many of us are doing the same thing in our life? Maybe someone once called you lazy, maybe you were compared to a sibling, maybe you were told to stay quiet, not take risks, not dream too big. And over time, those messages became part of your identity. You stopped questioning them. You started introducing yourself through them. I'm shy. I'm unlucky. I'm not smart enough. I'm not leadership material. But are these facts? Ask yourself. Or are they stories you have been repeated so often that they feel true? Research shows that much of our subconscious programming is formed in our childhood. Before we learn to think critically, when we have only subconscious, we absorb information like a sponge. The subconscious mind records experiences, emotions, messages, then uses them to create our view of ourselves and the world. The amazing thing is that awareness changes everything. The moment you become aware of a belief, you stop being controlled by it. You can ask, where did this belief come from? Is it actually true? Who would I be without this story? Identity is not something you discover once. It is something you can continuously create. Your parents may have written the first chapter. Your teachers may have added a few pages. Life may have written some painful chapters, but you are holding the pen now. And every day, through your choices, actions, beliefs, you are writing the next chapter of your life. So today, I want to leave you with a question, my friends. What part of your identity have you accepted without ever questioning it? Because sometimes the most powerful transformation begins when you realize you are who you choose to become. If this message resonated with you, write I choose me in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights on personal growth, mindset, and unlocking the power of your subconscious mind. That's your best friend. I'm Sajida Inayat, and I will see you in the next video. I'm looking forward to transform your life in a way that you can achieve the goals that you always dreamt